I actually enjoyed beating my son. He could be crying for whatever reason, or he could be laughing. I would still smack him.
What the?
When he was about 4.
You kicked him. You taped his mouth shut. You put him in the closet. You made him sleep in the garbage.
And in the closet.
Bitch.
Welcome to the show. My guest is Janelle. Janelle, why are you here?
I'm here because I've been abusive to my son since he was about 6 months. When he was about 6 months, he was crying for a long time and he was getting on my nerves, so I taped his mouth up and I put him in the closet.
Usually babies cry.
About this big. It wasn't a regular closet.
You taped his mouth up, shut.
And then I went to sleep. Like 2 hours later, I woke up and I remembered that he was in the closet and he was sleeping. He was laying on the floor.
At 6 months?
He could be crying for whatever reason, or he could be laughing. I would still smack him.
What the?
When he was about 4, I smacked him. I beat him up pretty bad, and I said, "Go sleep in the trash, because that's where you sleep. You trash, just like your father. You just like your father." Then I went to sleep again, and I left him there. When I woke up, he was still in the trash because he was afraid that if he got up, I would beat him again.
Honestly, I don't even know what to say to that. You ever seen my show before?
Yes.
Then you know you should tell your story standing up, right?
Like, what is going on?
Because he looked just like his father. I didn't see him as my son. I saw him as his son.
Like, I need you to explain this to me. Like, what did you think was going to happen after you slept with the man you didn't like and you got pregnant and kept it?
I didn't see him as my son. I saw him as his son. That's how I could do it.
But you know, you talk about taping his mouth when he was how old?
He was about 6 months.
You could have killed him.
I was trying to shut him up.
But you talk about this like you're ordering a sandwich. No emotion, no, oh, Steve, you know, I'm crying. Nothing.
He was smiling at me. And he was telling me he loved me. And I was hating him, just looking at him. And I said, it's about time I do something. I could have kept abusing him. I would have did it. Nobody really knew. But I called DHS to come get him.
But he knew, right? He knew he was being abused.
That is why I made him go.
And how long did this take? 4 years?
5.
5 years.
What?
Well, I stopped the abuse after 5 years.
You're not me.
No, you're right. You're damn right I'm not you.
Is she stupid? What did you come on the show for? Why did you come on the show?
So you think...
What are you smirking about?
Because I can. Because you don't know me.
How do you smirk? How do you even fix a smile on your face when you talk about abusing your son?
I'm not talking about abusing my son.
You know what?
She's evil. Like, what are we talking about? She's smiling like.
People ask me all the time, is this real? Is this real? Is this real?
It is, because I can tell by the look on your face that you really are disgusted with me.
Yeah, I am.
After a while, he actually tried to fight back, but he was so little that pissed me off even more. So I would beat him worse.
And when you say you beat him, how'd you beat him?
She's a
Punching
demon.
him, kicking him, smacking him, throwing stuff at him. Just about anything imaginable. I had somebody to beat up. Everybody was beating up on me, so I could beat up on him. I actually enjoyed beating my son.
It's hard.
Why is she
So,
smiling?
it really is. And I think about somebody doing something to my son like you did to yours. And I want to like rip this studio apart.
Like I've been saying, let's implement a segment of the show. You're going to have to pay for this on Patreon. Let's implement a segment in the show where the studio audience gets to beat this bitch's ass one by one, and then Steve finishes it off. It's either that or she goes to jail. Why hasn't that happened yet? I feel like nobody will be against that at all.
I never knew. I smacked him I was on the phone with his father. His father made me mad, and I smacked him. And all he did was like, "Don't smack my son." He could have called the cops. I called the people because I wanted help.
Why did you hit him?
You slapped him. You kicked him. You taped his mouth shut. You put him in the closet. You made him sleep in the garbage.
And in the closet.
Bitch.
And you say it with a smirk on your face.
She acted like she did her big one.
I don't beat him no more.
When's the last time you hit your son?
A week ago.
Last week.
Oh, yeah.
Bro. Exactly. Like, what? What are we talking about?
Good enough for your son, right? Should be good enough for you, right? Imagine your son laying in that. That's nice.
That fuck ass Bob.
That's real nice.
No, it's more trash than that.
No, we really need to beat her ass. Can we beat her ass?
You know, half the I didn't know you did to my son. So all that you talking,
You do
I'm gonna
it.
choke.
I don't give a fuck. You do
No,
it.
you know. Don't. He gonna get up. All right, you wanna holler at me? Out of here. You wanna holler at me? He knew. And I told
I
him from
knew.
the get. So I'm bad.
So
he
when
ain't
did I
no
know-
better.
when
You
did
said
I
if
know?
somebody did that to your son, you would've did whatever you did.
No.
He knew. He knew.
you
Get out my face.
You think
He
you so
knew.
bad?
He wants you to
I
come
wanna
out here and
stomp
feel
the
Nice stage.
Right, like shut up.
I'm sorry. I threw my cards down. I don't even know what your name is.
Gerald.
Gerald?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
did you get custody of your son?
I had to keep fighting through the court system. She wouldn't. Every time we went to court, she'd cry and wouldn't say half in court. Without no proof, I don't have nothing but her word against my word. But I kept fighting, and I finally got custody of my son.
Does your little boy have problems because of what has happened to him?
None.
He's okay then.
And he loves her to death.
Isn't that sad? And she talks about today, she's here because she wants her son back.
She would never get him back.
Do you hit her?
I hit her one time.
And one
I had my son in my hand, leaving to take him with me. And she came with 2 big butcher knives in her hand.
Oh my
And I
gosh.
told her, you get too close to me, I'm going to hit you.
Okay,
She don't have
so
supervised
valid.
visitation.
That's valid.
So she can take my son anywhere she wants.
I think you take a copy of this show and you go to the judge and you say, you know,
I'm the bad one, huh?
Yes.
I came at you with a butcher knife, though. I came at him with a butcher knife because he was beating the crap out of me. You a lie. Yeah, I look bad because I'm telling you the truth.
When
He
did
not
I-
telling you the truth. For
when
real,
did I-
for real. He knew the whole time, and he done beat me up 3 times in front of my son. You lying. I'm not going to stand up here and lie on him. He never would abuse my son. That's the truth. But that's because he wasn't around half the time.
she abused him now?
No, he would never hurt my son. I'm not going to come out here and
But
lie.
you would.
But you would though.
I'm not going to lie on him and say that he would abuse my son. When I called him for help, he wouldn't help me. I don't have nobody for me. I don't have no parents. I don't have nothing. It's not funny. I wasn't smiling because I thought it was cute. He took advantage of me, and then he left me with the baby.
Did you take advantage of this young
So
girl?
you beat the baby?
No.
I was 19. He told me he loved me, and
Look,
that I was
did
his
it. At
girlfriend.
that point, I
He
did
had
love
a
you.
girlfriend.
I did
when
love
I
you,
got
but
kicked
I
out of
don't
where I was
love you.
because I was having a baby. I don't want to be with him, but I shouldn't have had this kid.
I'm really
If
trying
I'm
not to
gonna tell the
brag,
truth,
but
Okay.
I'll tell the truth too.
It's-
He beat me up 3 times, and every time he
Did
beat
you
me up,
beat
it was
her
in
up?
front of my son.
Did you
no,
beat her up?
I did not beat.
Me up with the knife incident. He is 6'4". He was beating the crap out of me. My son was 2. He was standing
thought you
there.
wasn't coming at me
Then
with
he
a knife.
called. No, I said I did come after you with the knife. Yes, I did.
She's
because you was
probably the
beating me
most
up.
honest guest we had. I mean, I'm not giving
No.
her
Keep it
Like,
at 100. I did what I did.
I knew she hit him when she called me on the phone.
Why don't you put a stop to it?
I went and got my son. She'll call the cops, say I kidnapped him. We go to court. She'll start crying.
That's a lie.
You know what?
And then
As much as I despise this woman,
Both of y'all pissed
she
me
tells
off.
the truth.
I would have
thing-
never got what you had if I didn't have all the issues that I already had. And he knew I had issues. When he met me, that's what made me so
Hold
easy
on.
to get.
Hold on. Okay, hold on a second. You ever
Oh,
abuse your
shit.
son?
no,
Never.
never.
All right. You keep doing it. You keep taking care of your son. I hope that, you'll protect him.
I will protect him.
And I hope at some point
What
that
is-
things will work out better for your son, that he'll know 2 loving parents and not 2 people that are just at each other's throats all the time, okay? Thanks for being on the show.
She is a broken woman.
Get some help. I don't. I love my son and I hate my son. I don't like to look at him for a long period of time. I'm not a bad person, but he's stuck me with this baby. And he never wanted to be with me. And this is for life.
I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist. But the one thing I would say to you is I do see somebody that I think wants to make a change in their life. I think it's somebody that realizes they made mistakes, some bad mistakes. So yeah, I want to help you. I want to help you, and I want to make sure that you never do that to your son again.
That's why I'm here.
Okay.
I think you're making a powerful statement to everybody out there. Yes, I abused my son. I put a stop to it. And I want to hear you say, you're never going to do it again.
Whoa. But I don't think it's best for him to come see me now.
I believe you. I think you need help.
And I'm gonna bet. I just can't love him right.
Are you ready to go get some help?
Yeah, the sooner I get help, the sooner I get my baby back.
Let's go get you some help.
That really did just take like the biggest turn ever. I take everything I said back. She just really needs help.
Krptic Unknown.